Hello and welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, remember to hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell. Thank you so much for hitting the like button, subscribing, messaging, and letting the collective know that we're all going through this together. Okay, we're a collective energy. That's why we bring out these messages for you. It helps everyone to grow, understand, and feel a part of a group and a community. So we're going to do a reading today for the new moon that is coming up in the month of May. It's the 30th of May. It is in Gemini. Now, as you know, new moons represent beginnings, new beginnings, but it is the planting the seeds of the new beginnings, okay? We had a full moon eclipse in Scorpio. We had an eclipse before that. So we've had a lot of energy, emotional energy and energy of transformation. So I'm really liking this new moon energy in Gemini because Gemini is all about communication. It is about accessing new information. The Geminis will go out and research, discover, learn, accumulate information. And as you know, with all the upgrades, all the transformations, the transitions, the frequencies, the earth frequencies going up and elevating, what we have here is new thinking, because we've all had new downloads, new upgrades, breakthroughs, break through our shadow side. Okay, the Earth's frequencies have been very high. The photon light bulbs bringing through more light, more clarity for people, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. We have all sorts of breakthrough energy. And now the next 6 months of the eclipse energy is about redesigning, renewing, replanting new seeds with a new way of thinking. Gemini is very, very creative energy. It will think of 50,000 new ways to do something. I love it. And so let's call it a new age way of thinking. With spirituality, I have seen an absolute influx of people coming to my business for readings, for healings, who have never ever been before. They feel it. They know they're going through some form of shift. They are looking for new information. They are wanting to be guided, upgraded within new knowledge. Okay, new energy and new frequencies. It's amazing energy at this time. So take your new moon to write your manifestation list, set intentions, and, you know, seek information. Now, we have got an energy still here of Mercury retrograde until about the 4th of June. Now, guys, I keep astrology really simple. If you want advanced astrology with specific, you know, high advanced information, this is not for you, because I want everybody to understand just energies and frequencies that we're going through at the time. So I'm going to keep things very simple, okay? And I do that on purpose so that more people can understand, because we've got such an influx of new people awakening, transforming, not just all the advanced people. Okay, they've already been in it, they already understand. So Mercury retrograde is happening. That is communication going backwards, that is reviewing, that is going over. That's why we've got a lot of readings coming out about the past returning, reminiscing, going over contracts, getting a chance to rethink it with an upgraded thinking. Okay, so Mercury retrograde, it does create a little few issues, but it does give you a second chance to go over something or rethink something. Okay, so we always try and utilize something in positive energy. Now this retrograde also, around the new moon, there's a retrograde in Taurus. So we always say, wait till after Mercury retrograde to move forward. generally. Look, if you have to sign something, go over the fine print. It's okay to sign something, or if it's you have got a second chance to go back over it and change something. That's a great Mercury retrograde opportunity. Okay, have that conversation you didn't have. Review something you need to review. So it's very good energy for that. But if it's a new thing, wait till after the 4th. Okay. But around the new moon energy, we do have a retrograde in Taurus. And this is the bit that's going to create frustration, slow moving, deep introspection, deep delving, okay? Very frustrating for a lot of fire signs and people who like to move forward, because there's a few conflicting energies here that I'm going to tell you about. So, sit in contemplation, do some deep thinking, do some Mercury retrograde rethinking with a new look, new way, new thinking. I'm going to keep saying that through this whole entire video. We have a Mars conjunct Jupiter. Mars is your go forward, your aggression. Jupiter is expansion. In Aries, the warrior, the go forward, the let's do it, the focus, the drive, okay? So we have this very intense energy to go forward. See where Aries is in your chart. And you'll want to surge forward, but that Taurus, that retrograde in Taurus is sit, go slow, contemplate it, think about it, go deep into contemplation. So they are conflicting energies straight away around this new moon. We only tell you about this so that when you're going through it, you understand why. So, what was I going to say there? And we've got a Mercury retrograde trining Pluto, which that will bring forward in your life very powerful influences, as in other people, places, and situations, or things that influence you that will make you think deeply, go into contemplation and thinking about where you want to move forward. Where are you putting your focus? You'll be going, what am I? Who am I? What am I doing? Where am I going? Okay, so think deeply with the Taurus energy, and try and balance it with this moving forward, because you will have a real push to move forward. All right. Now, the other aspect I wanted to touch on is Mercury, which is our communication, the ruler of Gemini, squaring Saturn. That is about discipline and mental power. So I can see here, and Gemini is very mental thinking. So there are going to be new ways of thinking, epiphanies, revelations, communication, mental going over and over and over information. Try and do that in that Taurian, Taurus, grounded, calm, earthed energy where you're contemplating things. And the feeling of moving forward with the Aries and the Jupiter energy there, your inner warrior will be ready to have that conversation, ready to face those challenges, ready and stand up for freedom, for justice, for truth within you, therefore out in your external environment. So, let's look at that as a mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical aspect. What that's saying there is, you will be seeing things differently. You might have an upgrade or a new perspective or a new perception on a person, place, or situation, or who you are, or where you're going, or where you're putting your energy and your intentions for the future and for the freedom of our future and for truth and justice of the future. Now that's for as a collective, as a world and how we want to live, but it's also personal. Who, what, where, and how are you putting your time? Are you putting your energy? Are those people, places, situations around you in this new age way of thinking as you are, whatever that is for you? So we've still got a lot of change, but you're only planting those seeds of intention. You're only planting those thoughts. And it takes that full moon cycle round to the full moon for it to sprout and come into fruition, so to speak. So these are amazing times here that are going to bring new thinking to a career path you're on, a relationship path you're on, who you are, where you spiritually are, who you are spiritually connected to. So it's really great. And we've had so many upgrades that there is a lot of, galactic visions, connections. We are starting to really tap into that matrix, that quantum matrix where we've never been able for before, where we're able to further expand beyond where we have before. Okay, especially the spiritual people in that spiritual field where they're looking into that and those energies and feeling them. Everyone can feel them, but I'm talking about people who sort of are already doing that. Because we're all hearing, we're all collaborating, we're all, swapping and confirming with each other and validating. And this new moon in Gemini will now bring through the new age information that we have been waiting to receive. We've been getting all our downloads, all our upgrades, all our energy transference and balance and upgrade, so that we can now receive the new age energy, receive the new spiritual energy, because we are into quantum fields that we have never been before. New rules, new this, new that, new everything. And we are discovering new things. And it's exciting. It's an exciting new time. And has it been dark night of the soul for my spiritual seekers, my spiritual light workers, my energy people? Yes, absolutely. Have you had to clean out the deepest depths of yourself, of your emotions? Yeah. We've just moved from water energy. All the planets have been in water energy to fire. Right on this Gemini new moon, after all our upgrades, all our deep scorpionic transformation of the eclipse, we move into the new now, ready to receive the information. Gemini represents communication and information. And as I'm saying this, I can see a pyramid and I can see downloads and I can see information coming down now. So get prepared. Your healers, light workers, empaths, energy workers, you know who you are. Even if you're none of that, and you're just an everyday person that taps into that stuff, feels that stuff, the new information and upgrades are coming through for us to then get in the Aries energy, be the warrior, move forward and expand and bring that energy out in the Jupiter energy. With the Gemini information, this is amazing. We are going to be given stuff we've never heard before, never seen before, and we're working through it and we're trying to work out what it is and what it's all about and how to work with it. Okay, so big stuff, and that's why you'll need a lot of discipline with the Mercury communication square Saturn. For my people working within this field, you will need a lot of discipline. Oh my God, Mercury Retrograde cannot get my words out. You'll need a lot of discipline and mental power and strength and focus. And yes, let's call them my light workers, there has been spiritual attack. There will be spiritual attack on your mental capacity, your mental discipline, to take you into the dark, to take you into the shadow, to bring your vibrational frequency down. Because those who are bringing this new age energy through, we do get under attack, okay? So it's been a bit of a dark night of the soul energy for people who are about to bring through or be a part of massive alignments and grid systems. So they've been hit in whatever way they can be hit, and it's usually their weaknesses, their sickness, their sickness, illness, energy, mental, emotional. And that is what we call the dark. Let's call it the dark to make it easy. The dark or that sabotage energy comes in because they're aware that this new energy is about to come through and expand. And the fiery Aries energy, the warrior, has to drive it forward. And that's why a lot of my energy workers or readers or healers, or, I don't want to leave anybody out, but you know who you are. And I'm just confirming for you because I have a lot of them confirm stuff with me. They've been hit on some level, either unable to work or too tired, or had to were told to close down for a while to protect their energy. Some of you had to experience attacks from things you haven't dealt with before. So, there's been a battle. All right, we're coming out of that, and this new moon energy is going to be the biggest activation. So there you go for my little light workers. Hang in there. And don't let it mentally affect you. I experienced that just recently. Wasn't nice. Alrighty, let's see what Spirit has to say to the collective about this Gemini new moon and what is it going to bring in for my collective. Yeah, look at that straight away, deep contemplation. Now, normally that's quite a negative card, but I'm going to look at this as, he's sulking, he's not listening, not being in tune. But I'm going to take it as you need to sit in contemplation. That is that earthly Taurian energy in retrograde in Taurus in this new moon. Thinking. I want you thinking, and I want you deeply thinking. But it's only about contemplation about where you're moving forward, okay? It's going to go on for a lot of people, that energy. Tower in reverse, yeah. It's not time to move forward. The universe says it's not time right now. I think the June energy is going to be the time to bring through this massive change. Wish fulfillment. They want you to sit and contemplate what your wish fulfillment is. This tower is going to come. That's the universe throwing you out of a foundation that you've been built on, and it is going to throw you out. Now, if I put that in terms of my spiritual light workers, you guys, your foundation that you work from, that foundation, that old belief system, that old system is being brought undone. You have to sit and contemplate how to redo it. See Magician on the bottom of the deck. Pull out the magic, learn new tricks, learn new, I only say that as a light thing, learn new skills and talents, tools. It is still a deep emotional energy. You'll be coming out of it. And if you've been stuck in it, you are coming out of it. For others of you, this is about, that could be that real dark night of the soul energy that if you've been through it, you're coming out of it. If you haven't had alignment yet or don't feel in alignment yet, it is coming. The transformation is coming here. And you are going to come out of overwhelm, and you are going to get your wish fulfillment here. So this is looking like the transformation is and will happen. Yeah, definitely coming out of emotional heartbreak. This is great. This is really good. And my deck's not upside down. Coming out of old hurt, old pain, old battles, old everything, old emotions. And that's what you've been meant or forced to sit in. That could have been all the eclipsy energy. Where you were burnt out, where you were mentally conflicted, where you were, couldn't see through, where you were over it, you are about to get a transformation and a tower. So that is great. Where you couldn't, they're helping you. You're moving forward. We've got the sword of truth coming. and that Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, there's the energy right there. Sword of truth, communication. You'll be very clear, and you will not be using your emotions. You would have contemplated and logically and practically made a decision to move forward after all that time in the water of us and all those eclipses and all that emotional time. You're coming out of that wish fulfillment, and the overwhelm is gone. I love it. Yeah, final decisions. See, final decisions on your 10 of Cups here. Emperor. The Sword of Truth on the 10 of Cups here. And what do we have here? Hermit, coming out of Hermit. This is all about moving forward. I need to grab another deck. This is all about moving forward, guys. Forward, forward, forward. What else? Yeah, look at that. That's a classic Aries Sag energy, moving forward. Moving forward out of contemplation to the 9 of Cups. Now, this 9 of Cups has fallen exactly beside the other 9 of Cups. Straight up, one before the other. Collaborations coming in, judgment, a decision, the next level. Look at that. The next level, transformation onto the next level, the future. So good. Where you couldn't bring things into reality, where you couldn't make them happen, it is happening. You are closing out the old hurt, pains, wounds, being inward hermit. It is ended. Cycle ended. Yep, no more emotions. No more illusion or delusion. You've come out of it, and a final decision is made here by the Emperor to take the new. What did we say? New thinking, new downloads, new way of thinking, new drive, new focus, new moving forward. There it is right there. He is confident to take an unknown path, a new path, to seek new horizons. Oh, this is so good. I just heard money. Let's pull some cards on money. So money, finance, and career for people. Let's have a little, see what comes out. What message is there? Wow. Confident and 10 of Cups and happiness. So I feel with this new energy, new money's going to come in, because when your energy or your vibration feels up and confident and clear and elevated, what do you attract? More money, more abundance. It's all about your frequency. Stability, security, foundations, building foundations. This is 10 and 4. You have the confidence now to move forward to what you want and build that foundation. This is your money. An offer will come in for some of you. You are moving forward. This is moving forward. Queen of Wands now. Another fiery energy there. Moving forward. You're all moving forward to your passion. Absolutely. To a passion. And the Hanged Man, and you have a change of perspective. You have definitely changed your perspective. Wow. So that could be a business idea where you're investing your money. If it was your energy or your vibrational frequency, let's say money, security, stability, where you're going to put that towards who, what, where, that is just amazing. Yeah, you've got an idea, celebration. 2 of Cups. So that shows me that you'll be partnering up with the right people to invest with. You'll be partnering up, you've got an idea. You might have a good business partner there. You might, it could be relationship. It could be ready to put in a foundation and invest your money. You'll build a foundation that makes you very happy. I've got good vibes here for money, security, stability, foundation. And that's either in your career and home. Like, I just feel a really good vibe. Yeah, look at this. Moving forward with a new idea that you've been thinking about and you're not moving forward yet, but you will be. You're ready to expand. Oh, loving it. Let's get a love one. Let's get a little love message. We've done money, home, For some of you, you could be getting a new home. You could be getting the home you want. You could be moving in and building a foundation with someone, ready to move in, ready to step it up, ready to move forward and build a foundation. A home doesn't have to be a home, like building a foundation for a business or a home. You've thought about this. You've been thinking. All right, let's get some love messages. I'm going to turn them up the right way. What's our love message for this new moon? I put up a few videos about that and it's all looking good. I think this upgraded energy feel free, to be in our truth and justice. So there are three big things that are coming in. Freedom, where you feel free, and we can feel free, who we feel free to be ourselves with in a relationship, in a friendship, in a group, in an association, in a business. What gives you freedom, where you feel free in your heart, in your soul, in your mind, where you can speak your truth, where you can be with, let's use friends or a partnership, where you can be yourself. That is your truth. That is what freedom is. Being yourself, someone who just accepts you to be you, be free, you feel free. You can say anything to that person, place or situation is a great example. And be in your truth, and a lot of karmic justice, a lot of justice. The tables are now turning. Coming out of this mental anguish, coming out of hurt, pain, suffering, exhaustion. And this is to do with love. Coming out of spiritual secrets, spiritual contracts that had secrets. There's Mercury retrograde for you. Coming out of these secrets that you've hidden, that created this emotional turmoil and anguish for you. So let's say you were in a relationship where you weren't happy. Let's call it you were trying to make it work, or faking or pretending, or not feeling your emotions, or pretending you were happy, or pretending to do it. Whatever it was for you. You could do that to yourself, not just to a partner. You can do that within yourself. You can lie to yourself. Hold it in, pretend you don't love someone or like someone, or ignore your feelings for someone. Well, you're coming out of that. See the World card, reset. There's the reset karma I just talked about. These are all in reverse, but there's the sword of truth. Blocking your emotions. Okay, for love. Now, this is you in love, or someone in love with you, or you and love. Where you were blocking your emotions through pain, through suffering. Where you've put on a brave face. Where you've suppressed feelings, where you haven't spoken your truth, you're now going to speak it. See? Love offer, High Priestess in reverse. If you are not with a spiritual union, if you're not feeling spiritually aligned, spiritual contracts that are not meant to be together, I think we're going to see the truth come out. The freedom, the truth, the justice. For others of you, where you hid feelings, where you suppressed them, where you put on a brave face, where you didn't tell someone how you felt about them, it looks like you're going to. You're going to try. You're going to bring in a little offer there with the Page of Cups, or them to you. Place it where it fits. Celebration, the World card, a reset cycle, a reset karmic cycle, a new beginning in celebration. It's looking good. And do you know, Gemini energy will help us to communicate our emotions to ourselves. They will help us communicate to others. It will help you process and integrate. And for some of you that really struggle with that, as we all do, with our deep own personal stuff. You can be very good at communicating out in the world. But when it comes to deep emotional love, or love of self, or self-love, or sharing, or, we have a lot of things that go on. We have a lot of Ten of Swords and heartbreak and things like that. where Gemini will help you process information. It will help you shift out of this energy and allow you to see a new perspective, allow you to move forward, allow you to process, grow, access new information, or receive new information for closure. But inwardly, it'll help you. It'll help you process, okay? It'll take off that blindfold and where you were in self-imposed restriction. And that can be as simple as, telling yourself, I'm not good enough, or no one will want me, or I'm too this, or I'm too that, or I'm too whatever. Gemini will help you see it in a new way, will give you new information. If you needed closure from something within yourself or from a partner, the information will come through, the upgrade will come through. Oh my God, this came out. This card will not stop coming out in any reading I do. And do you know what it's about? Pull my little bit of paper out because there's a lot of these. This is the Palace of Coins. Now, the Palace of Coins is about where you feel safe, where you feel secure. It is about all the elements coming together within you, within where you need to be, where I'm going, what I'm doing, who I am. It is about where you live, where you want to live, where your earthly needs are provided. Now, earthly needs are safety, security, stability, finances, foundations that you can grow and build on, and feels like a place or a person or a foundation or a community or a lover or a partnership where you feel like you can go and rest from the world. So have you ever been with someone and you feel like when you're with them, you feel at home? They feel like home. You feel like you can rest. You feel like you can put your defenses down. You feel like, even if it's not a deep romantic connection, or let's say you are but you're not, this is about feeling somewhere where you feel you could, where you want to go home to, where you want to build with, where you feel a deep connection. And this is earth. This is about coins. This is earth. This is a home, security, stability. A rest from your journey, which is you being in your truth. It is freedom. It is justice because it is balance, and it is a commitment. Justice is a commitment. I love it. I love it. I love it. See the Fool, new path, new reset cycle, ready to do it. I think there's a lot of really deep connections coming together in the love or partnership. We're seeing that with the 2022 6, the 2023 7, because that's heart's desire on a spiritual destiny, on a destined path in relationships. 20 and the 2023 7 is fated, destined, karmic, spiritual contracts. So we're getting big alignments of this. What is our home? What are we deeply connected in? What are we going to build? Where can I build a foundation? Where can I feel free to be myself and rest on in my journey? And who can I rest with in my journey? Queen of Cups. Where do I feel spiritually connected? Who do I love? What do I love? Moving away from this cold, this out in the cold, this abandonment, this hurt, and building solid foundations for this future. This is generally relationships, home, marriage, it can be building a foundation within your business. We have the Devil and the Hermit card. We have seen here that we did the Hermit card here with the emotions. Wherever we were self-sabotaging, wherever someone was sabotaging you, wherever you weren't, my words will not come out in this Mercury retrograde, wherever you were not feeling free or being able to be in your truth or in your truth. That's what the devil is. The devil steps in and tries to take you off your path. Now, the devil can be people, places, situations, toxic, lower vibration, people that that come in that try and stray you from your path, from your truth, from your freedom. They keep you codependent, dependent, toxic, bring out your shadow, lower your vibration, whatever it is. The devil's not an actual devil. It can be self-sabotage. It can be your own addictions, your own lower vibrational shadow self. And we've got here the Hermit. And wherever you are out of alignment within your energy, within your heart, whether in your frequency, you've had time, you've been given time, and this new moon is going to actually propel you out of this illusion and delusion. And when it does, no matter what it does, you get the 10 of Pentacles. Security, stability. This is all about the Tower to the North Node and moving you out of anywhere you weren't moving towards that, or there was betrayal. See, spiritual enlightenment, another spiritual growth, another spiritual step. A soul calling, a soul knowing, a higher learning, more information gathered, spiritually, energetically, on a soul's journey. And the Fool is so ready to take that leap of faith and find the new, explore the new depths within you. And we have the King and Queen of Cups out and the World card. Reset cycles. And the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups is all about connection, spiritual connection to ourselves, to people, places and situations, and where we are heading within our future that is in our truth, that's going to bring freedom and truth and justice within our own journeys, with our new upgraded blueprints. And all these eclipses have brought in those energy, and we've got 2 more eclipses to come to bring you in that truth where you couldn't, to bring you in that freedom where you couldn't break out of old systems and hierarchies. Or if you're a spiritual worker, to take you into new realms and learn things that you've never learned before. And shift into higher frequencies. And we're all going through it on some level. So these are amazing times. And utilize these new moon energies and these full moon energies and these eclipse energies to bring you through some of the most transformational, deep, soul healing and upgrading that we've probably ever done before, because we're now into a quantum field, past our ancestors, past any ancient knowledge that has been accessed. Well, guess what? We're getting further access now. That's what it's all about. And that can be further access into your own personal heart, soul, journey, abilities, potentials, success. Where do you want to lead forward? What do you want your future to look like? Who are you going to be now? Because these opportunities will pass. So do that deep contemplation. And I'm going to wrap it up because I'll keep talking forever and I'm going to run out of time. But I hope this has helped you. I hope this brings some validation and clarification for you. I hope you all have a lovely new moon. Get your manifestation lists out. Restart, reset things on the full moon. New moon. And new moon's sort of on the new moon and 3 days after. Full moon sort of the week before, then the week after energy, because it's more intensified. It's an accumulation of energy. But new moon, I tend to do it on the new moon or 3 days after. But as long as you're setting those intentions, all right? Okay, take care and get ready to be propelled forward. Thank you guys. Take care.